Hello everyone. My name is Ankita Singh and I hope you know me from the last video. I cleared CDS exam and I cleared UPSC exam. So today we are here to discuss a very different kind of topic, which is about stress, anxiety and depression. So the main focus in this topic would be aspirants who are preparing for different kinds of exams and who have a lot of tensions in their mind. But obviously, this live session can help anybody and anyone can relate to it. So we'll just start with it. Coming to stress. Stress is the normal response of our body and our mind to any threat that we perceive. Anxiety. What is anxiety? When we worry too much. Too much worrying causes anxiety. बहुत ज़्यादा जब हम चिंता करते हैं, सोचते हैं, परेशान होते हैं, तो उसकी वजह से हमें एंग्जाइटी होती है. Depression is a very different kind of thing which is more severe and long lasting, and stress and anxiety can produce depression and it can come otherwise also. So I am actually focusing on the aspirants in this because it's a very long drawn process, especially for civil services aspirants. If you do not clear one prelims, you have to restart the process all over again, and it takes 1 year to do that. So if you don't clear prelims, you have to wait 1 year for giving the another attempt. Now, first of all, we'll discuss the reasons behind anxiety. Solution would be of two kinds, which I'll discuss with you. Firstly, the solutions जो आप वैसे भी कई बार पढ़ चुके हो कई जगह और जिनको आप अपना सकते हो, you keep on reading. And the other kind of solutions would be related to your mind and thought process. So I have read a lot about psychology, and my optional was also psychology, and I have read on anxiety, stress and depression so much. So I think I can really discuss with you all about that. Now, reasons. First and foremost reason we can take is get low marks. You are scared because you don't know whether this will repeat in prelims or not, whether you'll be able to improve yourself or not. Other reason could be relationships, which is a very questions regarding relationships and how to manage them. So if you want my 2 cents on that, I think if you've come for such a big exam, it really requires a lot of focus, and you are bombarded with so many expectations and pressures from so many different angles that it's very difficult. So if you're in a very stable kind of relationship, of course, then you can maintain it. Your partner understands you well, you understand your partner well, and you can maintain it really well. But if you've come for the preparation, then I would really suggest you going against falling in love or coming into new relationships in this period. Why? Because when you come with a person, you get to know them slowly. They get to know you. You don't know each other really well. And these kind of situations, they expect too much. Your actions are not understood well by them. So these kind of situations create a lot of tensions in your mind. Okay? So we have to really take care of these things, and don't you have to try not to fall into all of these things while preparation. If it's an old relationship, then I think it'll be stable enough, which is very big. Fear of failure. It causes stress, it causes anxiety, it causes depression. So I'll cover the reasons in very small portions, and I'll focus more on the solutions, right? So the other thing is, as I said, fear of failure. We are really fearful of the failure, which causes we consider it as a threat. So our body's natural mechanism starts working and it starts producing stress, and we start worrying about it too much. Okay. Third reason is perfectionism. So I was suffering from this problem in past, and I can tell you it's a very big problem. So you don't have to be a perfectionist, please. If you want everything to be perfect and proper, किसी चीज़ में कोई गड़बड़ ना हो, हर चीज़ ऐसे ही होना चाहिए because this is the right way, then you will suffer from stress, anxiety and depression all your life. So you need to change your thought process. We'll deal with it in the end. Third thing is expectations and pressure. Expectations not only your own expectations from yourself, expectations of other people from you as well. Your parents' expectation, your friends' expectation. I also suffered from depression for a short while. And the period when I suffered from depression, if I'll share with you, I don't think you'll be shocked. The period was when I got selected for UPSC after that. Because I was expecting so much from myself and my family was expecting so much from me, that my rank really bugged me and I was shocked, because I was considering, array, I really didn't get the rank which I could have or I should have, because I scored very low marks in my interview. That is another story for another day. We'll discuss someday else. So I'm telling you, this expectation from yourself and your family is really hazardous. So don't keep so many expectations from yourself. If your parents are keeping a lot of expectations, you need to tell them. Next reason is false notions about the world. Thinking that the world is a fair place. अगर आप ये सोचते हो मैं सबसे ज़्यादा हार्ड वर्क कर रहा हूँ तो मेरी सबसे अच्छी रैंक आनी चाहिए, मैं दिल का अच्छा इंसान हूँ, जैसे कि मैंने सोचा था, आई थॉट कि मैं सिविल सर्विसेज में अच्छी इंटेंशन से आना चाहती हूँ, मैं आईएएस बनना चाहती हूँ क्योंकि मेरी इंटेंशन बहुत अच्छी है, मैं सच में पब्लिक सर्विस करना चाहती हूँ. सो also I'm working hard, so I must get the rank, God should help me get the top rank. It doesn't work that way. If you think you're a good person, if you think you're going in the service for all the right reasons, it doesn't work that way. Why? Because according to you that might be a perfect place or perfect world, but actually that is not. Why? You have to look at your shortcomings and you have to keep eliminating your shortcomings. Okay, so ऐसा नहीं होगा कि अगर आपको लगता है आपके मन में सब ठीक है तो आप सक्सीड करोगे. ऐसे नहीं होता. आपके अंदर कुछ कमियां होंगी जो आपको दूर करनी होंगी. कुछ लोग ऐसे होंगे जो आपसे ज़्यादा हार्ड वर्क कर रहे हैं, या आपसे ज़्यादा स्मार्ट वर्क कर रहे हैं, या आपसे ज़्यादा अपने आप को इमोशनली मैनेज कर पाते हैं. सो डिफरेंट एग्जाम्स आर नॉट जस्ट अबाउट हार्ड वर्क, दे आर अबाउट हार्ड वर्क, स्मार्ट वर्क, अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ लक, a lot of good wishes, your will, a lot of things. So one exam का clear करना is dependent on so many things that you can't control all the things all the time. So what you have to control is your mind. Okay, coming to next reason is doubts. Don't keep so many doubts and do not be doubtful all the time about your own capabilities. You need to have faith in yourself for others to have faith in you. If you don't think you can clear an exam, if you don't think you can excel in something, I don't think you can convince anybody else or somebody else to do it. Okay? So doubts are really like, what do we call it? Dimak in your mind. So next reason is poor sleep. Poor sleep is both a cause and a result of stress and anxiety. सो पुअर स्लीप की वजह से भी स्ट्रेस एंग्जाइटी होता है और स्ट्रेस एंग्जाइटी की वजह से भी पुअर स्लीप होता है. सो यू हैव टू कीप दैट इन माइंड. नाउ पुअर स्लीप डजंट मीन कि आपको 8 या 9 घंटे का नींद ही लेना है. पुअर स्लीप मीन्स क्वालिटी ऑफ स्लीप. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू नीड टू रियलाइज हाउ मेनी आवर्स स्लीप इज सफिशिएंट फॉर यू. फॉर डिफरेंट पीपल इट्स डिफरेंट. सो यू नीड टू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फाइंड आउट कि कितने घंटे की नींद में आपका टाइम, कितने घंटे की नींद में यू फील फ्रेश. नाउ यू हैव टू ट्राई योर लेवल बेस्ट कि आप उतने घंटे की नींद लें. बिकॉज नींद पूरी ना लेने से वॉट हैपन्स इज योर अराउजल इंक्रीजेज, यूर हाइपर अराउज्ड. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट you become aggressive. Okay, you start getting angry, you start getting irritated and all. Sleep, stress and anxiety also plays havoc with your health. Not only mental health, your physical health as well, because your physical health is in some way related to your mental health. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind, because you have to really give rest to your mind, to your body, so that it can function well. Okay, now coming to the solutions part, I'll discuss the solution part now. Before that, I would talk about cognitive dissonance. It's a psychological term. Now, cognitive dissonance mein what happens is you face contradictory thoughts and contradictory beliefs and morals and all. So, what happens is you are not sure what to do and how to proceed. Cognitive dissonance में आप इस तरह के कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन में रहते हैं. आपको पता है कि ये चीज़ सही है, मतलब आपको लगता है कि ये चीज़ सही है, लेकिन आप करते कुछ और हो. It happens, okay? Sometimes we think this is correct, but we are doing something else. That causes cognitive dissonance. उसके लिए आप क्या करते हो? या तो आप अवॉइड करते हो सिचुएशंस को, या वैसे एक्ट करने को, या उन सिचुएशंस को कि वो आपके सामने आए ही ना, जिन सिचुएशन में आपको एक्ट कुछ और करना पड़ रहा है और आप सोच कुछ और रहे हो. ईदर यू डू दैट, ईदर you avoid those situations which are causing cognitive dissonance to you, or another thing that you can do is you can change your thought process so that it matches your actions. You're getting? So क्या होता है in all these exams, there are a lot of things in which you don't believe in, but your society, your friends, your family do believe in those things. So your actions are according to your society and your friends and your family, but your thought process is different from that. So cognitive dissonance causes a lot of stress and anxiety. So I would say, या तो जो आप सोचते हो वैसे ही अपने एक्शन बनाओ, या फिर अगर आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते तो जो आपके एक्शंस हैं उनके हिसाब से अपने थॉट्स को चेंज करो. राइट नाउ मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, सॉल्यूशंस. अब बहुत सारे सॉल्यूशंस ऐसे हैं जो बहुत लोग डिस्कस करते हैं, एंड आपने भी बहुत सारे नेट पे पढ़े होंगे या दूसरे वीडियोस में देखे होंगे. मैं उस सॉल्यूशन के बारे में ज़्यादा बात नहीं करूँगी बिकॉज आप ऑलरेडी उनके बारे में सुन चुके हैं. मैं आपसे बात करूँगी कुछ साइकोलॉजी रिलेटेड चीज़ों से इन दी एंड, बट मैं छोटा सा उसका वो दे देती हूँ आपको. सो आई विल गिव यू a little bit of kind of introduction or a summary of the solutions which I guess you've already must have read somewhere or the other. I'll deal with the solutions which I feel are really required. So now, first of all, let me get away with depression. If you're depressed, according to me, you should talk. You should talk with somebody you believe would not judge you. That is the most important part. You should talk to somebody जो आपको भरोसा है कि आपके लिए जजमेंट नहीं रखेगा या रखेगी. First of all, if you don't have that somebody, then I think you should seek professional help, psychologist or psychotherapist. If your depression is long, बहुत पुराने टाइम से है, so you should go for medications also, and there is nothing wrong with that. But if it's in the initial stages, I really believe you can overcome your depression yourself. I could do it with the help of a few of my friends. So, because it wasn't really severe or it wasn't really existing from a long time. So, coming to the solutions part now. Deep breathing. For all these things, for stress, anxiety, and depression, you should take deep breaths. You must have heard of it. Second is be in the nature as much as you can. I won't really talk much about all these points. Okay? So, be among the nature as much as you can. Exercise a lot. Go out, run, walk, anything which you can do. Next would be yoga or meditation. Meditation could be you can do it yourself if you feel, or you can do a guided meditation. A lot of my friends have enrolled for Vipassana meditation and I think it works really well. For them, I haven't done it ever. Another option is eating healthy, which is very, very, very important, and especially if you are an aspirant, it is really important to eat healthy. घर का ही खाना खाने की कोशिश कीजिए. टिफ़िन भी अगर आप खा रहे हैं तो देखिए द टेस्ट शुड बी वेरी क्लोज टू योर होम एंड इट शुड हैव बिन प्रिपेयर्ड इन हाइजीनिक कंडीशंस. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज इंडल्ज इन योर हॉबीज़. अनदर पॉइंट इज सनलाइट में यू शुड गो आउट इन सनलाइट एज मच एज यू कैन. Another point is play with kids or pets. Such a stress booster. I can't tell you. You should play with kids and pets as much as you can. I have a little dog and I love spending time with him. The last option would be sit with elders or old people. Talk to them and you will realize you have so much to do. You have so much to do in your life and you're in such a prime time of your life that you can really make a difference with just your actions. Even if you're not doing something huge, with small things as well, you can do a lot. So you need to realize you should not waste your time in stress or worrying or anything. You should just go out and work. Okay, so spending time with old people will really get your context in the right place. Now I'll come to the main thing which I really wanted to discuss about, and that main thing is solutions which I want to tell you will work really well for you will have to come from within. That is, I believe you need to change your thought process for those solutions to work. I am telling you, it used to happen with me in very recent past, 10-11 महीने पहले. Okay, it used to happen with me. मुझे बहुत जल्दी I used to get affected with what people are saying, with whatever is happening in my surroundings, and I used to worry a lot. One fine day, somebody sat me down and we talked. Somebody, my very close friend, and we talked about these things, that you have such big goals in your life. And if you keep getting affected by these small things, you won't be able to achieve ever anything in your life. So this is really true. If you stress, if you're stressed out, or if you worry a lot, if you're depressed, there are a lot many things for which you have that amazing potential inside of you, but you won't be able to achieve it because of those things. So अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा दूसरे लोगों की बातों पे ध्यान देते हैं या फिर छोटी छोटी चीज़ों पे परेशान होते हैं, तो आप लाइफ में बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ कर नहीं पाएंगे. आप सोचिए, जितना बड़ा पोस्ट यू विल इमेजिन, और जितना बड़ा सक्सेसफुल इंसान यू विल इमेजिन, यू विल सी दैट दोज पीपल आर टॉक्ड about so much, and there is so much of hatred thrown towards them. Anybody जो भी थोड़ा ऊपर पहुंच जाता है, सबके साथ ऐसे होता है. So you will realize, the further you go in your life, these things will increase. The negativity will increase. People talking will increase. Everything will increase. So you have to change your thought process to deal with it. That is what I want to say. Now I'll come to the points one by one. There are 4 basic points which I want to discuss. Now, first one is self-persuasion. If you're not being persuaded by somebody else, if there is not someone else who will talk with you and persuade you, then you should persuade yourself. You should talk to yourself, and you should try to change the faulty thought process that is there in your mind. Okay? Second thing would be, you should know that you are in control. You should have this idea really well that you are in control of your life and your thoughts. Your thoughts do not control you. You control your thoughts. So you should have this idea that you are in complete control of yourself. And if you want, you can really change it. So don't give in to the darkness, okay? Just come out of it. Try your level best. Now, two solutions best which I can give you is: 1, volunteer to help. Try to help others. Okay? Try to do things without any expectation. Try to do things for strangers. Try to do things with no hope of getting something in return. This is really big, and I have experienced it, and people around me have experienced it. This is a really huge point which I want to make. Just try to help as many people as you can in whatever way you can. The kind of satisfaction and peace which you'll feel would be amazing. Amazing. No matter what you do, you'll always face criticism in your life, okay? But the satisfaction that you'll feel by helping others really gives you so much confidence and so much peace that I can just assure you, try it once. It'll really give you a lot of peace and satisfaction. Your worries and stress would actually go down. Trust me. आप कोशिश करिए, अगर आप किसी की हेल्प कर सकते हैं किसी भी वे में, सेल्फलेस होकर, बिना किसी एक्सपेक्टेशन के, it's such a big thing and it will really help you. Second point which I would try to make is just think what is the worst case scenario, because a lot of stress, anxiety and depression and all of these things comes from a lot of expectations from yourself and a lot of fear and a lot of tension that what would happen and all, especially in case of aspirants. So just think the worst case scenario. बुरे से बुरा क्या हो सकता है, सोचो, और एक बार जब सोच लो तो एक्सेप्ट करो, ठीक है ये हो जाएगा बुरे से बुरा, इस केस में आई विल डू दिस, दैट्स इट. सो बुरे से बुरा क्या हो सकता है? अगर आप आईएएस बनना चाहते हो, आप आईएएस नहीं बनोगे, ये हो सकता है. और क्या हो सकता है आप सोचो. सो अगर आप ये सोच लोगे कि सबसे ज़्यादा बुरा, व्हाट इज़ द वर्स्ट केस सिनेरियो, व्हाट इज़ द वर्स्ट दैट कैन हैपन बिकॉज ऑफ दिस थिंग, एंड वंस यू एक्सेप्ट इट देन यू कैन मूव बियॉन्ड इट. देन यू कैन थिंक ओके ये हो सकता है ना बुरे से बुरा, फाइन. So when my mains result was going to come, I was really worried, and then I had this thought, okay मैं इतनी परेशान क्यों हो रही हूँ, let me think बुरे से बुरा क्या हो सकता है. Okay, बुरे से बुरा ये हो सकता है कि I don't clear this exam, I don't clear my mains. Then what would happen? ठीक है, I had cleared SBI PO prelims recently, so I thought okay I'll give the mains wholeheartedly and I'll work for SBI PO exam. It's okay, that is what I'm saying. Just think कि बुरे से बुरा क्या हो सकता है, what is the worst that can happen to you, and just try to overcome it. How will you overcome it? By thinking, fine, I am fine with the worst case scenario, now let me work towards the best case scenario that is possible. There are a lot of people I know who are not satisfied even after becoming IAS. There are a lot of people I know who have come into the services and they really want to leave the services because they don't like, after coming here they have realized they don't like it. So it is not the end. You'll keep stressing, you'll keep worrying about everything even after you achieve it. The only solution is changing your thought process. That is the point that I want to make. सिर्फ एक ही solution है कि आप अपनी thought process को change करें, तभी आप लाइफ में स्ट्रेस, एंग्जाइटी, डिप्रेशन को थोड़ा पीछे छोड़ पाएंगे आगे बढ़ने के लिए, अदरवाइज नॉट. सो आई थिंक आई साइन ऑफ हियर. मैंने बहुत लास्ट वीडियो में जितने भी कमेंट्स आए, आई ट्राइड माई लेवल बेस्ट टू रिप्लाई ऑल ऑफ द कॉमेंट्स एंड आई ऑलमोस्ट डिड 99% ऑफ द कॉमेंट्स आई डिड रिप्लाई, एंड आई ट्राई माई लेवल बेस्ट टू रिप्लाई अगेन. You can also suggest me what kind of live session would you want me to take in future, and I would like you to smile and be happy as much as you can and just keep your spirits up. कुछ बुरा नहीं होता, हम बस सोचते हैं, we just think कि ऐसा होगा ऐसा होगा ऐसा होगा, but actually जितनी चीज़ें हम सोचते हैं उसका आधा भी बुरा नहीं होता है. So just be positive, okay, and spread positivity as much as you can. Bye bye, take care.